Namaskar and good evening. Today we'll take a look at the results of State Bank of India. State Bank of India is the largest public sector bank. Of course, it's bigger than all the private sector banks also. Its chairman is Rajneesh Kumar. Managing directors, three are there: P.K. Gupta, Dinesh Kumar Khara, and Arjit Basu. We'll take a look at the results. I am not going to give you too many details on that except the statistical details. The results are so and so. Let me tell you in the initial stage itself, because it is the biggest bank, we are covering it. Interest earned, interest on advances, bills, etc. 44,171 crores, 44,171 crores. Previous quarter 49,570 crores. So there is a degrowth quarter on quarter of 11%. Now, the March 19 quarter, that is Q4 of last year, 43,864 crores. So there is a slight growth, very marginal growth of 0.7% compared to year on year. Then income on investments, 18,873 crores in Q4 of this year, 18,952 crores in the previous quarter, so degrowth of 0.42%. And in Q4 of last year, 19,454 crores. Therefore, even compared to year on year, there is a degrowth of about 3%. Then interest on balances with RBI, 989 crores, previous quarter 777 crores, and Q4 of last year 420 crores. Therefore, year on year growth is there 135%, and quarter on quarter growth is there 27%. Other income is also quite high, 28,343 crores in Q4 of this year, 24,359 crores in the previous quarter, 45,790 crores in the Q4 of last year. 9.9% growth in year on year, 16.36% growth quarter on quarter. Interest expended, this is all interest earned. Interest expended is 40,392 crores in the current quarter, that is Q4, and 40,486.95 crores in Q3 previous quarter. So there is a degrowth quarter on quarter 0.23%, very marginal degrowth, almost the same. And 40,437 crores Q4 last year. So year on year there is a growth of, there is a degrowth of 0.11%. So other things don't matter much. Interest earned, interest expended only matter. That minus this, you will get operating profit, other expenses, etc. gone. So operating profit is 17,735 crores compared to previous quarter 20,178 crores. That means there is a degrowth of 12%. And Q4 of last year 18,168. So year on year there is a growth, there is a degrowth of 2.38%. Quarter on quarter there is a degrowth of 12%. So at the operating profit level itself, there is a degrowth quarter on quarter and year on year both. So it means this quarter performance is not that great. Now let us come to provisions and contingencies. Provisions are 14,222 crores compared to previous quarter 7,678 crores. So compared to previous quarters, provisions have come down by 82%. True. But compared to Q4 of last year, that is 16,673 crores, now 14,021 crores. So there is a decrease. There is a decrease in provisions year on year by 15.9%. So provisions have come down by 15.9% year on year, but have grown by 82.62% quarter on quarter. Now, profit before tax is therefore 6,304 crores. 6,304 crores. Last quarter it was almost double, 12,500 crores. Current quarter 6,304 crores. Last quarter 12,500 crores. But Q4 of last year hardly 1,495 crores. So year on year there is a huge growth in profit before tax of 322%. But compared to quarter on quarter there is a huge degrowth of 50%. Now tax is tax is 1,746 crores. Previous quarter 5,702 crores. Q4 of last year minus 55 crores. Now net profit is 4,558 crores in Q4 of this year. Q3 6,797 crores. That means quarter on quarter there is a degrowth of 33%. Net profit has come down by 33% quarter on quarter. But what about year on year? So Q4 of last year the net profit was 1,550 crores only. Therefore there is a year on year increase of 193%. Will you be enamored by the net profit increase of 193% year on year? I don't think so. We'll have to watch further. See, it should become stable. Anything which is unstable, not stable over a period of time, I don't believe that. Now, equity is 892 crores. Government holds about 56-57%. Basic EPS is 7.74 rupees. Previous quarter 7.32. Q4 of last year 0.88. There is a huge increase year on year of 780%, and small increase of 5.74% quarter on quarter. Now look at the percentage of gross NPA. I am not going to give the absolute figures. Percentage of gross NPA 6.15%. It has come down slightly, 6.94% previous quarter and 7.53% year ago quarter. So compared to year ago quarter and previous quarter, there is a slight reduction in gross NPA. Of course, provisions have increased. We have seen that. Percentage of net NPS is 2.23% and 2.65% previous quarter, 3.01% year ago quarter. So there is a decrease quarter on quarter and year on year in both gross NPA and net NPS. So to that extent it is good, but provisions have gone up very sizably compared to the previous quarter especially. Now, what are the strengths and weaknesses? I have taken it from other people. I have also analyzed, of course it is true. Rising net cash flows and cash from operating activity. State Bank of India has got a very huge cash flows. That's a great strength. Being a public sector bank is having a lot of cash flows. Every month the cash flows are very sizable. High interest payments compared to earnings. We have seen that in the results also. The interest paid has increased compared to interest earned. Therefore, operating profit has come down. Opportunities are, many brokers have upgraded the SBI. Target price also increased by some people. But there is always a possibility of downgradation of SBI in future. Government is planning so many things. But SBI management of late has become very agile. So they are doing so many things. If all of them succeed, SBI will put up a good show. Technically, it is in a neutral territory. Market cap is 1,60,000 crores. Price earning is 11. price earning is nominal compared to this is previous year's price earning. Book value is 236, that's very good. Industry price earning is 14.37. EPS last year is, that is trailing 12 months, is 16.23. Price to book is 0.76. Face value is rupees 1. So overall, the performance is not so good in Q4. But State Bank can never be written off. But it can never produce very brilliant results also either. So, those who want some stable returns, it's a good dividend giving company. Performance will never fall down drastically. So, all these things are there. So, keep it on your radar. I have given you the results. These Q4 results are not so good, not so bad. Operating level itself has fallen to some extent compared to previous quarters, etc. So, keep it on your radar. Thank you. I will come back to you with some other good company.